In Romero's 1968 Night of the Living Dead, Barbara is worthless. She's a walking cliché. Weak, childlike. Heavy footsteps pounded down the stairs into the bar. I could have kept arguing, but I'd clearly already won the argument. Clive and his stupid, sexy face were making it difficult to hold on to my thoughts.
Nice tea.
Dave, my half-demon short-order cook, came behind the bar, interrupting the excellent point I forgot I was making. He stared intently at my chest. I was wearing my Zombie Survival Guide tee today. It was what had prompted the argument with Owen over the depiction of supernaturals in pop culture. I hid behind shapeless, sexless clothes to avoid attention. 7 years after the fact, and I still cringed when I noticed gazes drift to the scars trailing out of my sleeves or collar. I used to be considered pretty. Long, wavy brown hair, green eyes, a thin athletic build. That was before. My efforts at androgyny, though, were wasted on Dave. He enjoyed fucking with people too much. My issues made me easy prey. He smirked, knowing his scrutiny was making me sweat. Grabbing a bottle of cinnamon schnapps, he poured himself a glass. "Glad you like it," I said. "You can never be too careful. It pays to be prepared for the shambling undead." Dave gave a dismissive sound in the back of his throat.
Please, they're only as dangerous or as focused as the demon who calls them. Most will give out before the fight gets interesting.
I never knew how seriously to take Dave. He was a good guy, albeit one with deep red skin, pure black eyes, and occasional bouts of uncontrolled anger. But no one was perfect.
I swear,
he continued,
most demons have ADD. Just when things start to get good, they wander off to start some new shit. It's why they never get anything done.
He winked at me as he walked toward the kitchen. I spoke to Dave's massive back. "I'll have to remember that, thanks." Clive, impeccably dressed in a dark suit and snowy white shirt, tapped a long finger on the table.
Weak, childlike.
Oh, yeah. My brain went on hiatus while I watched him take another sip. The man gave good swallow. And that British accent did funny things to my stomach. Clive was stupidly handsome, with dark blonde hair, intense gray eyes, strong jaw, and broad shoulders. It was good he only dropped in every once in a while. I'd never be able to interact with him on a daily basis.
Sam.
How did a single syllable undo me? Barbara was weak and childlike, tripping and falling. She's almost comatose with fear in the 1968 version of the film. When Romero remade it in 1990, Barbara was a warrior. She strapped on the ammo and started blowing away zombies. He tilted his head, studying me.
Better to be fearsome than fearful.
Yes. 7 years of battling back the fear that wanted to swamp me, wanted to pull me back down into the dark, push the harsh sound from my lips. Nodding slowly, he stood.
"I'm glad to hear it. Good evening."
Like a slavish zombie to a juicy frontal lobe, I watched him climb the stairs and leave. What was it about today's conversation that prompted the normally brooding vampire to speak? Zombies? It felt more like it was women fighting back that had piqued his interest. The sky tonight was a brilliant purple, the water almost black as it crashed against the windows. My bookstore bar was nestled into a cliff face at the waterline. During low tide, waves swirled around the bottom of the window. At high tide, the window wall was almost completely submerged. My home lay hidden beneath one of San Francisco's scenic spots. Land's End had a long stairway that led down to an overlook. When humans reached the bottom of the steps, they found themselves on a platform that overlooked the meeting of the bay and the Pacific Ocean. When supernaturals walked down the steps, they passed through a magical entrance and kept going deep underground to my bookstore and bar.